In the heart of the ocean, beneath waves that shimmer with a deceptive tranquility, there exists a harrowing sight that captivates even the most seasoned marine biologist. A majestic white whale, its ethereal beauty starkly marred by a horrific wound, grotesque infection wrought by a clam infestation. This isn't just a tale of the gentle giant of the sea encountering the cruel hand of nature. It is a chilling reminder of the unseen battles waged in the dark depths of our oceans. The white whale, often adorned with a polished sheen that hints at its elegant grace, becomes a canvas for nature's darker artistry when infested by relentless clams that cling to its flesh with a tenacity both alarming and gruesome. With their shells glistening in the sunlight, these bivalve mollusks have found a nightmarish paradise, burrowing into the whale's skin and creating a festering wound that threatens its life. As the clams multiply and reproduce within this gruesome alcove, the whale becomes less a creature of beauty and more a grotesque spectacle, a testament to the cruel realities of survival in the wild. The infestation is a lesson in resilience and vulnerability, showcasing the delicate balance of life and death beneath the ocean surface. These clams, normally harmless filter feeders, transform into ravenous parasites, siphoning nutrients and energy from the very creature they latch onto. As they dig deeper, they not only compromise the whale's health, but also its very existence, perpetuating a cycle of suffering that is as distasteful as it is crucial for understanding. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and the air shimmers with heat, a creature of majestic beauty roams. The white lion, a rare and ethereal being, is often seen as a symbol of purity and strength. But today, we delve into a darker tale, one that reveals the fragility of life and the harsh realities of nature. As we follow the path of this magnificent beast, we uncover a horrific secret lurking beneath its stunning exterior, a gruesome wound, a festering reminder of the relentless cycle of life and death. This white lion, once a proud ruler of its domain, now bears the scars of an insect infestation that has taken hold of its body. The wound, a gaping hole in its flank, is a grotesque sight. It is not merely a scratch or a bite. It is a breeding ground for a multitude of insects, each one more repulsive than the last. Flies buzz incessantly around the wound, their larvae wriggling and squirming, feasting on the lion's flesh. The sight is enough to make even the most hardened observer recoil in horror. Insects, often dismissed as mere nuisances, play a significant role in the ecosystem. They are nature's scavengers, breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients back into the soil. However, when their numbers swell beyond control, they can become a deadly force. In this case, the white lion's wound has become a banquet for these voracious creatures. The larvae of the blowfly, for instance, are particularly notorious for their ability to consume living tissue. As they burrow deeper into the flesh, they release enzymes that break down the lion's skin, creating a putrid environment that attracts even more insects. The infestation is not just a physical ailment, it is a testament to the lion's weakened state. Perhaps it has been injured in a fight, or maybe it has fallen ill, leaving it vulnerable to these opportunistic pests. The once mighty predator is now a victim, a stark reminder of the brutal realities of survival in the wild. The wound festers, and with it, the lion's strength wanes. It becomes a shadow of its former self, struggling to hunt, to defend its territory, and ultimately to survive. As we observe this tragic scene, we are forced to confront the uncomfortable truth about the natural world. It is a place of beauty, yes, but also of brutality. The white lion, with its striking coat and regal presence, is not immune to the harshness of life. Insects, often seen as insignificant in the shadowy heights of the Himalayas, where the air is thin and the snow blankets the rugged terrain, a haunting tale unfolds. Here, amidst the breathtaking beauty, lurks a creature both majestic and tragic, the snow leopard. But beneath its silvery fur lies a grotesque secret. The horrific parasitic flower has taken root, creating a gruesome wound that tells a story of suffering and survival. This is not merely an injury. It is a living testament to the relentless struggle for existence in a world that often seems indifferent to the suffering of its inhabitants. The flower, a ghastly bloom, has entwined itself into the leopard's flesh, feeding off its life force while simultaneously transforming its body into a grotesque canvas of decay. The sight is shocking, a vivid reminder of nature's raw brutality, where beauty and horror coexist in a delicate balance. As we delve deeper, we uncover another layer of this dark narrative. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and the air is thick with the scent of dry earth and wild grasses, a chilling tale unfolds. Picture a majestic leopard, its sleek coat a tapestry of golden rosettes, prowling through the underbrush. But this is no ordinary sight. This leopard bears a horrific wound, a gruesome testament to a battle fought not with claws and teeth, but with the relentless sting of nature's most industrious creatures, bees. As we draw closer, the reality of this encounter becomes starkly apparent. The leopard's once proud visage is marred by a grotesque hive embedded deep within its flesh, a pulsating mass of honeycomb and writhing insects. The sight is both captivating and repulsive, a reminder of the brutal intersection between beauty and horror in the natural world. The wound, a gaping cavity of raw flesh, is a breeding ground for chaos. The bees, drawn to the warmth and moisture of the leopard's body, have made this unfortunate predator their home. They swarm in a frenzied dance, their tiny bodies a blur of black and yellow as they defend their territory with a ferocity that belies their size. Each sting is a reminder of their power, a painful jab that sends the leopard into a frenzy, its instinct screaming for survival. Yet, in this moment of desperation, the leopard is not just a victim, it is a living canvas, illustrating the harsh realities of life in the wild. As we delve deeper into this unsettling scenario, we must consider the biology of the bees themselves. These remarkable insects, often celebrated for their role in pollination and honey production, can also be agents of destruction. The hive, a complex structure of wax and propolis, is designed for efficiency and survival, but when it becomes a parasitic entity, as in the case of our leopard, it transforms into a grotesque symbol of nature's darker side. The bees, in their quest for sustenance and shelter, have unwittingly turned this magnificent creature into a host, a living repository for their colony. The leopard, once the apex predator, now finds itself at the mercy of a swarm, a victim of its own environment. The infestation is not merely a physical ailment. It is a profound commentary on the interconnectedness of life. These, driven by instinct, are fulfilling their role in the ecosystem, yet their actions have dire consequences for the leopard. This relationship, though seemingly one-sided, highlights the delicate balance of nature. In the wild, survival often comes at a cost, and the line between predator and prey can blur in the most unexpected ways. The leopard, a symbol of strength and agility, is now reduced to a mere vessel for the bees, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. As we observe this tragic tableau, we cannot help but reflect on the role of humans in this intricate web of existence. Our encroachment into natural habitats, our relentless pursuit of expansion and development, has disrupted the delicate balance that sustains life. The bees, once thriving in their natural environment, are now forced to adapt to the changes wrought by human hands. The hive that has taken residence in the leopard's wound is a direct consequence of this disruption, a manifestation of the chaos we have sown. In our quest for progress, we have overlooked the consequences of our actions, leaving behind a trail of destruction that reverberates through the animal kingdom. Yet, amidst the darkness of this narrative, there is a glimmer of humor to be found. Imagine the leopard, once the embodiment of grace and power, now a reluctant host to a buzzing hive. One can almost picture it, swatting at the air in a futile attempt to rid itself of its unwelcome guests, a scene reminiscent of a slapstick comedy. The irony is palpable. The king of the jungle, reduced to a bumbling fool, caught in a sticky situation of its own making. Perhaps, in this moment of absurdity, we are reminded that nature, in all its brutality, can also be a source of unexpected laughter. As we conclude this exploration of the leopard and its horrific beehive wound, we are left with a profound understanding of the intricate dance of life. The bees, the leopard, and even humans are all part of a larger narrative, one that speaks to the resilience and fragility of existence. In the end, we must ask ourselves, what lessons can we learn from this dark tale? Perhaps it is a call to respect the boundaries of nature, to recognize our place within the ecosystem, and to tread lightly upon the earth. For in the grand tapestry of life, every thread is interconnected, and the consequences of our actions can ripple through the fabric of existence in ways. In the twilight of a desolate winter landscape, a white fox emerges, its once glimmering coat now marred by a grotesque sight. A barnacle infestation has taken hold, transforming this elegant creature into a living testament to nature's darker side. As we draw closer, the stark contrast between the fox's delicate features and the horrific barnacle growths becomes chillingly apparent. These crustaceans, typically found clinging to ships and rocks, have inexplicably chosen a land-dwelling mammal as their host, creating a scene both shocking and profoundly unsettling. The barnacles, with their hard shell-like exteriors, have burrowed into the fox's skin, forming a grotesque armor that not only disfigures but also endangers its very life. Each barnacle, a tiny fortress of biological tenacity, siphons nutrients from the fox, leaving it weakened and vulnerable in a world where survival is already a daily struggle. Barnacle infestation, known scientifically as cirripedia, is a phenomenon that occurs when these marine organisms find a suitable surface to latch onto. In this case, the white fox has unwittingly become a host, perhaps due to a compromised immune system or an injury that made it an easy target. As these barnacles proliferate, they create an excruciating burden, their sharp edges digging deeper into the flesh, causing pain, infection, and an ever-increasing risk of death. The fox, once a nimble hunter, is now a tragic figure. Its movements hindered, its spirit crushed under the weight of this relentless invasion. The barnacles thrive, their reproductive cycles ensuring that as one is removed, another takes its place, a relentless cycle of parasitism that speaks to the harsh realities of nature. Yet, as we observe this harrowing plight, we must reflect on the broader implications of such infestations. The white fox, a symbol of beauty and agility, stands as a reminder of the delicate balance between species in our ecosystem. Humans, in their quest for progress, often disrupt these balances, leading to unforeseen consequences. Just as the barnacles have taken advantage of the fox's vulnerabilities, so too do humans exploit the natural world, often with little regard for the jungle air hung thick with the scent of decay, a cloying sweetness that masked the stench of something far more sinister. Sunlight, filtered through the dense canopy, illuminated a horrifying tableau. A young monkey, its fur matted and dull, lay listlessly on the forest floor. Its once vibrant eyes, now clouded with pain, stared blankly ahead. But it was the wound festering and oozing that truly chilled the blood. A mass of writhing, pulsating insects, their serrated mandibles tearing at the monkey's flesh, covered the area around the injury. This was no ordinary bite, no simple scratch. This was an insect infestation, a gruesome testament to the brutal indifference of nature. The scene before us is a horrifying reminder of the constant struggle for survival in the wild. While we may recoil in disgust at the sight of these parasites feasting on their host, it is a natural process, a grim ballet of predator and prey played out on a microscopic scale. These insects, drawn to the monkey's weakened state, have descended upon it like a swarm of locusts, their hunger insatiable. Each bite, a tiny pinprick, delivers a cocktail of venom and enzymes that break down the monkey's tissue, creating a breeding ground for hundreds, perhaps thousands, more of their kind. The infestation, a grotesque tapestry of writhing bodies and oozing sores, is a testament to the monkey's weakening immune system. As the parasites feast, the monkey's body fights back, but its defenses are overwhelmed. The infection spreads, toxins coursing through its veins, further weakening its already fragile state. It's a slow, agonizing death, a descent into a living nightmare. Imagine, if you will, the searing pain, the constant itch, the sickening feeling of being consumed from within. But the story of this monkey, trapped in its macabre demise, is not just a tale of biological horror. It serves as a stark reminder of our own place in the delicate